unwavering commitment to public service. Bless our deliberations tonight and keep our focus fixed on the well-being of our citizens. Amen.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. Now leading this, can everybody please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Leading this, Councilmember Maria Perez.
Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
I have a motion to approve agenda as to form.
Motion.
Motion by Vice Mayor Cano, second by Councilmember Gutierrez. Madam Clerk, may I have roll call, please?
Marion.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Cano.
Aye.
Councilor Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilor Perez.
Aye.
Councilor Gutierrez.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Now, moving to our favorite item of our meeting is our featured pet of the week. Highlights a pet available for adoption for the McFarland Animal Shelter. We have Chief almost presenting our featured pet. We're going to see if we start rolling with one today. Just to let everybody know, this pet is vaccinated, ready to go. There's comes from a champion of bloodline. Here we go.
Good afternoon, Honorable Mayor, City Council members, staff, and members of the community. McFarland Animal Shelter is proud to introduce our current pet of the week, Belle. Belle is a 1 year and 5-month-old female pit bull who is playful, loving, and full of personality and energy. She is looking for a forever home where she can continue to thrive and become part of a caring family. Belle is friendly, energetic, and would make a wonderful companion for the right family. To help Belle get adopted, all adoption fees will be waived if she is adopted today. Belle is available now at the McFarland Animal Shelter located on Melcher Road. We encourage the community to stop by, meet Belle, and consider giving her a loving home. Thank you for supporting McFarland Shelter Pets, and remember, adopt, don't shop.
Do we have any takers? Marco, go ahead if you want to stroll it around. So if you don't mind. Mr. White is calling your name. There you go. Anybody looking? Roy? Total vaccinated, everything's covered already. Great. We'll even take it to your house. Yes?
Free delivery.
All right, I'm gonna have to think about a different approach. Thank you, DeMarco. All right, now moving on to presentations and introductions. Your proclamation declaring May 2026 as Community Action Month in the City of McFarland. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Perez, second by Councilmember Gutierrez. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Marion.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Cano.
Aye.
Councilor Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilor Perez.
Aye.
Councilor Gutierrez.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Can you hear me? Yes. All right. Whereas, I'm going to read our proclamation, Community Action Month for May 2026. Whereas Community Action Partnership of Kern serves as Kern County's official and anti-poverty agency dedicated to providing and advocating for resources that empower individuals and families to achieve self-sufficiency And whereas the Community Action Partnership of Kern is a part of a nationwide network of more than 1,000 community action agencies working to combat poverty and strengthen communities across the United States. And whereas during the month of May, communities throughout the nation recognize National Community Action Month to honor the important work and lasting impact of community action agencies. And whereas Community Action Partnerships of Kern administers 19 programs and employs more than 1,100 individuals dedicated to serving residents throughout Kern County by addressing hunger, economic insecurity, and other critical community needs. And whereas the efforts of Community Action Partnership of Kern positively impacted countless individuals and families for providing opportunities, support services, and pathways towards greater stability and independence. Now, therefore, I proclaim that I, Mayor Saul Ayon, on behalf of the City Council of the City of McFarland, do hereby proclaim May 2026 as Community Action Month. The City of McFarland and encourage all residents to recognize the valuable contributions and community impacts of Community Action Partnership of Kern. We have Suzanne from Kern Partnership here to talk about it as far as what it provides for our Kern County community.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Mayor Ayon, council members, and staff. My name is Suzanne Magana, and I'm the Health Nutrition Director for Community Action Partnership of Kern. As mentioned in the proclamation, we do have around 19 different programs, but today I'm going to highlight just a few. One of the programs that has a great impact here in McFarland is our food bank. Our food bank distributes right around 22 million pounds of food. Last year, that's how much they distributed. Our warehouse is in Southeast Bakersfield, but we can't do the work that we do without the partners in the communities. And here in McFarland, we have Celebration Nation Inc., Church of Living Savior, and Family Life Worship Center, who do the last leg of distribution for the food that we distribute here in McFarland. We distributed right around 500,000 pounds last year, and with the network that we have, we can't do it without partners within your community, so we're really thankful for that. Another program that I want to highlight is the 211 Resource Line. The 211 Resource Line provides a direct connect to anybody who is in need of services. We're a 24/7 live line, which, if anybody needs a social service, they can call 211 and they'll be able to get connected. The next program is the energy program. This provides utility assistance. It also does weatherization program, which they review the homes of renters and owners to make sure that they're energy efficient to lower the energy bills. The last program that I wanted to highlight is the Migrant Child Care Program. That's a program that's dear and close to my heart. That's the program that I started when I started 22 years ago with the CAPK organization. This program provides child care subsidy for agriculture working families that follow the crop as the crop changes. They follow the crop all through California. So you and I have the luxury of going to our grocery stores to get our fruits and vegetables, our dairy, our meats, and it's all because of the farm worker work that's done here in the Central Valley, and particularly here in McFarland. In McFarland, we have a total of about 24 child care providers that participate in this particular program. We serve right around 219 children at this time and about 84 families. And what does that mean? And I know that seems like a small amount, but in terms of the entire program, we serve the entire state. We have right around 1,800 families that we serve, 3,600 children, and 667 providers throughout the state. With that, I wanted to just highlight that that's approximately $1.5 million that gets pumped into your local economy through the child care services that your child care providers provide here in McFarland. So I want to thank you for all the partnerships that we've had. And again, the work that we do at Community Action Partnership cannot be done without the partnership, so we thank you.
Council, do you have any comments or questions?
I just want to say thank you. These programs are really needed for the families out there, and just the fact that you gave that number, that 211, is something really important. I've never heard of it, so it's nice that we share that with us. Thank you so much for everything.
Ms. Perez?
Thank you for that information. Somebody was just asking today about child care program for migrant families today, and so I can forward that information to them. I too work for the migrant education program, but I didn't know that they provided the migrant care for them as well.
Yep, it is 0 to 13, so any family that has children 0 to 13, we provide healthcare services for those families.
Thank you.
I just want to thank you for the services you provide. Growing up, I'm pretty sure that you always receive these services, so thank you.
Thank you. Let's think on this. Let's go take a picture.
Thank you so much.
All right, staff, we're going to continue and push through the meeting. All right. Now, moving on to consent agenda. Consent agenda consists of items in staff's opinion are routine and non-controversial. These items are approved in one motion unless a council member or member of the public would like to request to remove a particular item. Is there anybody from the public that would like to discuss or remove a particular item from the consent agenda? Seeing none, anybody from the council?
No.
Okay, do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Motion.
Motion by Councilwoman Gonzalez, second by Vice Mayor Cano. Madam Clerk, may I have a roll call, please?
Yes. Mayor Young,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Cano,
Aye.
Councilor Gonzalez,
Aye.
Councilor Perez,
Aye.
Councilor Gutierrez,
Aye.
motion passes.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Now moving on to public hearings. Item 13, Landscaping and Lighting Assessment District Number 1, Fiscal Year 2026. Approval of final engineer report and ordering the levy and collections and assessments. Mr. Vito Montes.
Good evening, Honorable Mayor and Council. Tonight's item is an annual public hearing and levy proceeding for the city's Lighting and Landscaping Assessment District Number 1 for the fiscal year 26-27. At the April 27th meeting, the City Council initiated proceedings, approved the preliminary engineer's report, and set tonight's public hearing to consider the final report and proposed assessments. The assessment district funds the ongoing maintenance and operation of landscaping, lighting, and related improvements throughout the district, with total annual maintenance costs estimated at approximately $346,000, fully funded through assessments placed on property tax bills. Staff is recommending adoption of 2 resolutions approving the final engineer's report and ordering the levy and collection of assessments for fiscal year 26-27. And I'm open for any questions that council or the public may have.
Thank you. I want to open the public hearing to the public at 6:28. Anybody from the public have any questions, concerns regarding this item? Seeing none, I'm going to close the public hearing at 6:29. I'm going to bring it back to the council. Anybody have questions, concerns regarding item A or item B? Okay, thank you. Do we have a motion to approve the landscaping and land assessment?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Vice Mayor Cano, second by Councilmember Perez. Madam Clerk, may I have a roll call, please?
Yes. Mayor Young,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Cano,
Aye.
Councilor Gonzalez,
Aye.
Councilor Perez,
Aye.
Councilor Gutierrez,
Aye.
motion passes.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Now moving on to administrative agenda, item number 14, approval resolution 2026-57, a resolution of the City Council of the City of McFarland, California, approving addendum number 2 to the employment agreement with Paul Saldana for an additional 12 months. Let's see how this goes. Go ahead, Ms. McEwen.
Good evening. On February
What I
5th,
say, Ms.
no, you said it right. Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You're getting it right.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that was the joke. You got it right. Thank you. Good evening, council. On February February 5th, 2025, the City of McFarland entered into an employment agreement with Paul Saldana for the position of Economic Development Manager. The current agreement is set to expire on June 30th of this year. City staff and the City Council have reviewed the performance of this position and the ongoing need for this position and recommend approval of a one-year extension. This position continues to play an important role in advancing the city's economic development goals, including business attraction, business retention, and community development initiatives. The addendum number 2 agreement would extend this employment agreement from July 1st, 2026 through June 30th of 2027. All existing terms and conditions of the agreement would remain unchanged except for the extension of the term and an adjustment to the annual salary range from $68,500 to $83,200. This adjustment will be fully funded through the existing Catalyst grant funds, which results in no impact to the city's general fund. An approval of the extension will provide continuity of leadership and support continued progress on the city's ongoing economic development initiatives. And I'm open to any questions.
Thank you, Serena. Do we have any questions, comments from the public for item number 14? Seeing none, I'm going to bring it back to the council. Anybody have a question, concerns regarding this agreement? No. No questions for me, but Paul, continue the good work. I know this is offset by the grant, but very good. We'll continue next year, but let's get some of those asks done. Do I have a motion to approve? Motion by Councilmember Gutierrez, second by Councilmember Perez. Madam Clerk, may I have a roll call?
Mayor Young,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Gano,
Aye.
Councilor Gonzalez,
Aye.
Councilor Perez,
Aye.
Councilor Gutierrez,
Aye.
motion passes.
Thank you. Moving on to item 15, approval resolution 2026-55, resolution City Council, City of McFarland, California, authorizing the issue of scholarships totaling $200,000 to graduating seniors from McFarland High School and approving a budget adjustment to the amount of $100,000 for the general fund. Yep, Mr. Viramontes.
Honorable Mayor and Council, tonight's item for consideration relates to scholarships to graduating seniors based on the merit-based academic achievements, which were established last fiscal year. In collaboration with school administration and counselors, scholarship categories include valedictorians, AA degree recipients, dual enrollment achievements, internship participation, and continuation school students, with the goal of recognizing and encouraging academic excellence and student success within the community. The scholarship funding is being fully supported through the additional conditional use permit fees provided by the GEO Group or negotiated with the GEO Group a couple of years ago, resulting in no additional financial burden to the city. However, because the city initially budgeted $100,000 for scholarships, a budget adjustment of an additional $100,000 from the general fund is required to fully appropriate the total scholarship funds. Staff is recommending adoption of the resolution authorizing the scholarships and associated budget adjustment. And the reason for the increase is due to the increase in the graduates and those that are enrolled in the dual enrollment, this calendar year for this graduating class. So that's part of why there's the additional budget adjustment is necessary. It was a bigger class than was initially anticipated. I'm open to any questions council or the public may have.
Yeah, Mr. Viramontes, can you explain as far as the additional from the general fund, how that money came into?
Yeah, a couple of years ago, the mayor spearheaded negotiations with the GEO Group for additional conditional use permit fees in the amount of $300,000. And from those $300,000, the city council has full discretion on what to do with those funds, which can be used towards funding essential services or this scholarship program, continuing the scholarship program. So the council has opted to continue the scholarship program this fiscal year, and has the full discretion of the amount and how many kids they would like to provide those scholarships to.
Yeah, the reason I just had to explain this because it's not coming from the general fund. It's just the fact of the negotiations and stuff, and It said reinvesting in our youth and incentivizing them to continue with the college path. Is not only does it save their parents a lot of money, and it saves themselves a lot of money from, especially at this time right now, how expensive everything is. It's a huge benefit that we could provide that as a city council. And like I mentioned last night, our city council members also give up their health benefits so that the city could actually have more funding for projects, roads, public safety. And that's something that it needs to be relayed as far as the sacrifice that the council makes during the negotiations. But other than that, I have no questions. I'm going to open up to the public. Anybody have questions, concerns regarding this item? Seeing none, I'm going to bring it back to the council. Anybody have questions? We'll start with Ms. Gonzalez. Questions, concerns?
No, I
Councilmember Gutierrez?
No questions.
Councilmember Perez? Vice Mayor?
No questions, just a comment. I do agree it's an investment in our youth, the future of our community, and help to many of the parents in our community. So,
Thank you. Do I have a motion to approve?
motion.
Motion by Vice Mayor Cano, second by Councilmember Perez. Madam Clerk, may I have a roll call, please?
Yes. Mayor Yon.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Cano.
Aye.
Councilor Gonzalez.
Aye.
Councilor Perez.
Aye.
Councilor Gutierrez.
Abstain.
Motion passes.
Public comment. Members of the public wishing to address the council about any item not on the agenda may do so at this time. Speakers are limited to 2 minutes for each person. 15 minutes total will be allowed for any one subject. Please state your name and address for the record prior to making presentation. Anybody from the public have any? Madam Clerk, do we have anybody for public comment?
No, sorry.
Okay. Anybody from the public want to speak at this time? Seeing none, moving on to reports from City Council on committees and special district meetings. Current call, we didn't have a meeting. We'll have one next month. Anything on current in DC, Paul? LAFCO, there was no meeting this month as well until next month. And then Delano mosquito abatement, Vice Mayor.
Delano mosquito abatement, as we prepare for the season, there has not been any findings of West Nile or any other diseases in the Kern County area. That's good news, since we are starting a heavy mosquito season a lot earlier than in the past, or in previous years. But if you do see mosquitoes, please contact the Delano Mosquito Abatement District.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. We have nothing from San Joaquin Valley Air Pollution Control District. And then moving on to council statements and reports on their own initiative, council members may make a brief announcement or a brief report on their own activities. In addition, council members may ask a question of staff or the public for clarification on any matter, provide a reference to staff or other resources for information. Alternatively, request staff to report to the city council at a later meeting concerning any matter. Furthermore, the city council or any member thereof may take action to direct staff to place a matter of business on a future agenda. We'll start with Councilmember Gutierrez.
I just want to thank everybody who showed up, especially the department head, for having such a great budget meeting that you guys have a lot of information, I've heard. I also want to continue to remind people of the services of CAPK, because I know that that's services that a lot of the community members need. And also I want to congratulate all the graduates from 6th grade promotion to 8th grade promotion and high school graduates. Congratulations.
Councilmember Gonzalez.
Thank you everyone for attending tonight's meeting. Staff, presentation gave the budget, and also congratulations to the students that graduated last night. I attended the graduation, and it was really nice, and I just wish them luck in their future.
Councilmember Perez.
Yes, congratulations to all the graduates. Thank you, staff, for the great presentation. It was lengthy, but it was really good. Thank you. Tomorrow's the last day of school, but we will continue with summer school for the next 6 weeks. So there will be summer school still. And I'm looking forward to not working this year during the summer. And thank you everybody for your, for being here, and have a great evening.
Thank you, staff. Once again, thank you for the presentation. And thanks for everybody for attending our city council meeting and those following on live stream. Yes, like Ms. Gonzalez said, our graduates, and as far as getting their AA or completers or valedictorian, it just increased a lot. But that has to do with the educators and administrators at the school. They're doing a better job, and it's just reinvesting in our youth for the future. But with that, I don't have nothing else to add. That ends our regular city council meeting. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion by Vice Mayor Cano, second by Councilman Perez. Madam Clerk, may I have roll call, please?
Yes. Mayor Ayun?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Cano?
Aye.
Councilor Gonzalez?
Aye.
Councilor Perez?
Aye.
Councilor Gutierrez?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Our next regular council meeting is June 10th. Thank you, and everybody have a great afternoon. Thank you for attending.